gotta do me like that? Make me feel like that. So, Scooby Doo da da, Scooby Boo ba ba, Scooby Boo ba ba, Scooby Boo. The pussy got me scared. Doo da da, Scooby Boo ba ba, Scooby Boo ba ba.
Welcome back to another episode of the Backpack Podcast. We're your hosts, Thomas, Samba, and Dan. What is up, fellas?
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Nice. Welcome back to another episode where we unpack our backpack so you can pack yours.
Also, Michael and Matthew are here.
I was going to say, you got a surprise guest, bro. Dang, give me a sec, man.
Took you like, what are we, 2 minutes in already?
Yeah, we have a surprise couple of guests, actually. Michael and Matthew are here with us.
You know what I hate? What? I hate when people eat, not to be like specific, but this was mostly like when I was in elementary school and it was mostly Mexican girls, but they would like,
wow,
when eating hot when eating hot Cheetos, suck on them before eating them. Did that happen with you guys too?
I've seen
Kel,
that.
our cousin, used to do that.
Where you like putting your like on your tongue, like they like suck the hot whatever off, and then they eat. Yeah, nasty, bro.
That's gross.
Nasty.
That's gross.
Nasty.
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing, bro. That's really specific though.
Yeah.
You kind of got racist there for a bit.
Listen, if the boot fits,
if the boot fits.
Say that again. Well, what did you just say, Thomas?
That was you. For those of you who don't know, because Dan didn't have the mic, he said if the chonkla fits. That was a good one.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. We need more mics, bro.
We do. That's the next thing we're gonna do. The other one wasn't working. I'm sorry. We'll just keep it there for now. We'll just go from there.
Is there anything that people like eat a certain way that you don't like?
Eat a certain way that I don't like?
Like I said, the hot Cheeto thing?
There was this one girl I knew that ate fries by putting the fry on her tongue first, then putting her whole tongue in her mouth.
Wait,
weird.
what?
Yeah,
What?
it was weird. Like she
Put it on her.
like
She a frog?
like she'll stick her tongue out, place the fry on her tongue,
like communion.
and then suck it in, like put it in like the fry.
Shows her.
Like I wish I had I wish I could show you.
No, I know what you mean.
Like it's
It sounds like she's like a damn frog.
kind of like, yeah, or like how like cats eat or something. Like they like can chew. I don't know, but yeah, she does that. That kind of bothered me. I kind of got used to it because I saw her all the time. But like at first, I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
Was it just fries?
Just fries. Yeah, just fries. She ate everything else normal. Just fries.
One time in elementary school, I saw a kid drinking out of a cup of water.
Yeah.
He's like an animal. And I was like, bro,
I'm not gonna lie, I used to do that as a kid to like pretend.
What?
I did that as a kid to pretend. Like I'll be like,
Actually, you know what? I've definitely tried
I've
that
done
to
that.
see how efficient it
yeah,
is.
you know, just to see like
Sucked, dude.
it's not great for humans. I don't recommend it. I do though drink water sideways from a bottle for fun sometimes.
Sideways. What does that mean?
So like from the side of like my mouth. So like instead of drinking this way, I drink this way. It's not like I have to. I don't have to. I drink water normally if I want to, but like every once in a while, if I'm just drinking and I'm like just chilling, I'll
tell you another thing that a way people eat that I don't like that you were doing last week.
Oh, the cracker thing.
Where they like put like say chips or crackers in your instance in their mouth, and while they're chewing, chug whatever their drink is.
Yeah.
Like to wash it down, but like
that.
while you're like mid chew.
Yeah, I do.
That's gross, dude. It's kind of the same as like the cake and ice cream mixing.
Nah, it's not because I do it specifically with Ritz crackers only. That's the thing. Ritz crackers, like they're kind of dry, so as I'm chewing, I'll drink as I'm chewing, and for some reason it just levels it out real nice.
Dude, you were drinking like Sobe juice.
It doesn't matter what I'm drinking,
Bro,
like
Ritz crackers and like
juice, great.
like a cranberry juice.
It's great,
dude.
It was delicious, bro. Sweet and salty, that's my thing, man.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's my thing, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised if I saw you eating, I don't even know, like chocolate, then drinking Gatorade or something.
Not mid chew, no. I eat the chocolate first, then drink the Gatorade afterwards. I mean, that's a lot of sugar, but I'd rather do it with like milk or something or like water. But
Random fact off that: if you get like the Reese's sticks, and a blue Powerade, it's such a good combo, and I don't know why.
that sounds good.
Oh wait, now that you're here, I told this story a few weeks ago or like last week. Tell them the story. You almost turned into the Ghost Rider, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because of how hot that thing was.
They weren't even hot. They were like regular Dorito Nacho 3D like chips. I ate them all the time because my dad would buy them.
Yeah.
They were never a problem. And then one day I was eating them, and they weren't like hot in my mouth. I don't know how to explain. Like my skin was getting hot. And I swear to God, like I was looking at my like arms and like legs. They were turning red.
What?
And like it was steaming. I jumped into like a cold shower right away, and my skin was like wrinkly. Like I was 100% turning into the Ghost Rider.
What?
I was just eating those like 3D Doritos one day, and my skin was just getting hot, and I looked at my arms, and it was just turning red.
Dude, you might have had an allergic reaction or something, bro. That sounds awful, bro.
I jumped in a cold shower right away.
How soon? How immediate was that?
I don't remember. I was probably eating them for like a good couple of minutes. I always ate them. I loved those things.
And your legs were wrinkly and red.
They were like wrinkly right away. They were like turning red, and my arms included. And I jumped in the cold shower to like
cool down. Yeah.
Have you ever seen someone with like a skin disease and they're kind of spotty?
Like vitiligo?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Like,
spotty, like
Yeah, like
yeah,
vitiligo.
yeah. Explain that to me.
Like, yeah.
Skin tones? Okay,
Yeah, that's
vitiligo.
Do you know what
kinda how my
vitiligo
skin
is?
Looked, except there was like after I got in the shower, like my leg kind of looked like that with like red spots and like wrinkly after I got in the shower. I don't know what that was.
What? How long did that last?
Just like I got in the shower, I turned back to like to normal, I guess. Like, in like 20 minutes. I haven't ate those Doritos since.
I'd write a letter, bro. Write a letter to Doritos ASAP. Y'all almost killed me. Give me a lifetime supply. I don't know. Yeah, that sounds scary, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I was like panicking.
Yeah.
I was in like an ice cold shower. Right
Are you like
away.
by yourself?
I think I was.
That's even scarier.
I was just like chilling, watching TV, then just what the heck?
Just got hot.
I told you guys that was true.
I believed you. When you said Ghost Rider, I was like, yo, what does that even mean?
Like I feel like if I didn't get in the shower, my hands would just start like steaming, like in the movie.
Sheesh. Yo, that's scary.
Yeah, so stay away from those.
Yeah,
Not just
apparently,
3Ds.
You should try it again, just to see if it will happen again. You know,
Yeah. Like they were good. I loved those.
you,
But,
you need to confirm the allergy. You know what I'm saying?
Matthew, what happened that one time? You were like chafing bad from 2 days.
I'm not telling that story.
Why are you trying to put this man on blast, bro?
I mean, it's not that bad. It's a funny story.
Well, for football, everyone, I have 2-a-days before the season, like a week of 2-a-days.
That's like 2 practices in one day.
One in the morning.
Okay, thank
one
you.
At,
I was thinking about the vitamin. I'm like 1 a day, 2 a day. I was confused for a sec,
like,
bro.
2 practices.
2 practices a day. Okay,
like
okay,
one
yeah,
at
yeah,
8
yeah.
a.m. Then one at like 2 p.m.
That makes sense. All right, cool.
You ever do that for a whole week?
Yeah.
So those are rough.
Yeah.
Rough practices. A lot of conditioning.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to tell a story if you don't want to.
I mean, we kind of got the
We'll do-
gist. We
Well,
kind
they're
of.
on that Thursday,
It's not a bad story.
it's not. It's just
It
kind
could
of
happen to anyone.
As long as I'm not like acting it out.
We're good.
Well, I was like chafing really bad that Thursday because I've been like 4 days. And I guess I wasn't like as hygienic as I should have been. Oh, that sounds bad. So I
feel
went in. I was like bad. I had to like I couldn't walk without pain. Like I was chafing bad. You know,
I feel you.
like it was bad. So I had to like. So that night I like got on my bed like a baby, like legs up, like changing like changing a
Diapers.
baby's diaper. Yeah, right in front of like a fan, just blowing while putting like Vaseline to keep it cool and moisture.
Keep in mind, we were home.
He wasn't on.
After you walked in though.
He was just like betting on us not walking into his room.
Legs up, fan on. Yeah, no, they were home.
Yeah,
Me and my
me
little
and Mo
sister.
were home.
We don't have doors.
Yeah, we don't have doors on our like.
You don't have doors at all?
I mean, we have a front door and a back door, but we don't have like.
No, we have a curtain. That's what I had down.
Huh?
Wait, y'all got doors to any of your rooms?
Just the way you said it, you're just like, well, we have a front door. To we weren't saying like you're completely anti-door.
Yeah, like
Well, you guys are making. You guys don't have any doors? It's like, yeah, well, we have a front and a back. We're not
Wait,
Eskimos.
so none of the bedrooms have doors.
No.
You were just having that fan below it. Open room.
No, I had the curtain down so people knew not to come in. That's what we use.
okay, wait.
Dude, we grew up in a house, a small adobe house.
Yeah.
How many bedrooms? There's like kind of three. It's technically two, but like your guys' room kind of is barely even a room. Mm-hmm. There's 7 people in my family. Parents, 5 kids.
Yeah.
No doors.
Yeah.
Front and back. We have those doors.
Restroom
And
door,
bathroom,
just to
and
be
bathroom,
clear.
yeah.
And a restroom door.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how we grew up, bro.
Yeah, there's no privacy ever, bro.
Me and my older brother shared a room. These guys shared a room. And with our little sister, they shared a room. My parents have their room. No privacy, bro.
Yeah, bro. 'Cause, I mean, like, I shared a room with my brother and my sister. Like, we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment up until, like, 24.
So I don't even blame him.
So,
If you're chafing and
I
that
feel
felt
you.
good, like...
It was bad, and I still had the last day, that Friday of 2-a-days. It's like I can't practice like this. I gotta get this dealt with.
I just wasn't expecting to say no doors. Because in my head, I was trying to not visualize, but I was trying to, like... you know, you tell a story, so, you know, I was kind of picturing it. And I'm like... Okay, so he's in his room. I just assumed the door was closed.
No.
But there is no door. So it threw me off even more. I'm like, oh,
Like, even
snap.
if the story was like, the door was closed, but we don't have locks. Like,
And you
even
walked
that
in,
would have been crazy.
that'd been better.
But there's no doors, bro.
no
Like I said, no. There was still the curtain. When that curtain's down, that's how you know. Like,
Don't
no,
come
you can't.
in.
Don't come in.
That's not enough.
Still
bro.
risky, though.
Even, like that curtain doesn't even like affect us, dude. We still like walk in sometimes. Luckily, no one did.
That's a bold move, man. That's a bold.
I mean, you could hear the footsteps and be like, hey, like, don't come in.
My dad's walking in, dude. If that's like,
Dad stomps loud, though.
yeah, he's walking through that curtain, dude.
He's not
Dad
stopping.
wasn't home, so
Nice.
Anyway.
That's funny. I was not expecting to say any of that. No door. Dang, man, that sucks. I've been there, like 2-a-day practices. We didn't call it 2-a-days. We called them double. That's all we did. But so
I've never, knock on wood, I've never chafed before.
you never like chafed.
But I've had diaper rash, and that shit sucks.
Dang.
I feel like it's the same. That's the same thing, but on your butt.
Kind of.
Well, yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
Yeah. I got that. I got thick thighs. You know what I'm saying? So you know they rub sometimes. So was not fun during double days.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
it
2-a-days,
sucked.
yeah.
2 days sucked. Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing, man. That was great.
No, T wanted me to share that.
Yeah, he definitely did. He kind of egged you on with that one. Nice. How do we get to this? What were we talking about?
I was talking about food, and I had something
Food,
to say
okay.
before I
Like
change the
my Ghost
subject.
Rider story.
There we go.
No, but we're talking about you eating the... Oh, I was going to say I could eat a whole sleeve of Ritz. No water, no nothing, bro. Easy.
It's like the salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the salt, the initial salt is good, but it's just kind of dry. So I just use the juice to like help go down.
Yeah, but I'm saying I could eat a whole sleeve.
You're a brave man.
Easy.
That's like eating like Popeye's biscuits without any juice, bro.
I don't eat at Popeyes.
Why?
Yeah, that sounded bad. No, I've ate at Popeyes. I've ate at Popeyes twice.
Yeah.
First time I ate at Popeyes, I shit water. Bad.
Jeez. Diarrhea.
Like, it did not
Okay.
agree. Like, diarrhea
Gotcha.
out the ass, bro.
Cool.
It's the only place it comes out of.
Yeah. Hopefully.
But, like, metaphorically, it was out.
out there.
It was crazy. Anyway, second time I ate Popeyes, I was like, let me give it another try, you know. So we order our food, and we're sitting there, and I go to take a bite, and as I'm like, I almost pooped myself.
What?
My body knew, dude. My body was like, don't do it.
Yeah,
So that's why I don't eat Popeyes. It makes me poop water.
But it was just the one time.
No, 2 times.
No, you didn't eat it yet. You didn't confirm. That was just like,
Dude, my body was like, don't do it.
that was PTSD, bro. That's all.
I was about to take a bite and I went, oh, I almost pooped myself. And I was like, all right.
Imagine you're at a restaurant just chilling. You're on a date.
Okay.
Ooh, I almost pooped myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's. Well, how?
What do you mean, how?
I got questions, bro.
You've never had hot poop juice shoot like straight?
Whoa, first, stop calling it.
No. You don't. First of all, don't stop me right when I said shoot. Make it sound like it's shooting out. I meant where it's like shoots down, and then it's like about to come out, and you like pucker at the last second, like you barely catch it.
I've had that happen, not based off memory. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you're telling me. Like, you didn't eat it, and that caused it to happen. Yeah, it's like PTSD is like you thought about it. It's like, oh, poop. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm telling you, it's my body, bro. My body knows. I know my body.
How long in between these days were?
This is a long time later.
A long time later. Okay.
It was kind of like me. I take that as a sign. All right, my body's telling me like, yo, don't do it. It can smell. It knows we're here. Like, don't do it. Kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but the actor who played Jar Jar Binks was like super depressed because the hate the character got. Mm-hmm. And if you see him tell the story, like he was gonna kill himself.
Damn.
He was like on a bridge, like on the ledge of a bridge.
That's wild.
He was gonna jump off, and then a gust of wind blows and almost blew him off. And he was like, "Whoa!" Like to him, he was like, "Oh my god! Like, what am I doing? I'm not gonna do. Like, am I gonna kill myself? Like, I'm not gonna do this." Me personally, if that was me and I was on a bridge about to kill myself, and a gust of wind almost blew me off,
jumping off,
I would take it the opposite way and be like, okay, well, that's a sign for me, like,
to die. Yeah.
Like, this is supposed to happen. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To me, that's what was, my body was like, don't do it.
Don't do it. Dang. I wish my body did that more.
Those
often.
Comparisons didn't really make sense.
I get where you were going with it. I
was going after like the signs.
The signs. Yeah,
that's how I read signs.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's wild, bro. I say try it again. Fire. They're just so dry. Like their biscuits are so good, but they're just so dry.
Yeah, dude, Popeyes actually best 2 chicken places is Cane's and Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A.
No, Chick-fil-A's 3rd or 4th. I might take Church's over Chick-fil-A, dude.
You're sleeping on Chick-fil-A bad.
Dang, it's about to be a battle of the chickens. All right, let's do it.
Popeyes is right there for the best. It's so good, dude.
All right.
What's your opinion? What's the best?
I was waiting. I was waiting to make it racist. Well, let me let the black guy answer that, right?
No, I mean we're having a conversation. I just want to know what your opinion is.
I feel you. It's the way you said it. You know? It's like you wanted to ask that question yourself, you know. In my opinion, Popeyes has the best chicken sandwich.
I haven't tried it.
Has the best chicken sandwich.
That sounds like a nightmare night for me.
I think Chick-fil-A has the best overall chicken.
Ooh, okay.
Right? I think Raising Cane's
has the best bread.
Has the best bread and sauce. The sauce is what really makes the chicken.
The sauce is just...
That's what saves it, because it's just dry chicken, honestly.
Even the chicken,
you guys hear that?
So dry.
Yeah.
It's like if it was overloaded with the sauce. Like,
yeah.
I want to make like an NBA analogy, but I can't think of one.
Like the pairing works.
Klay Thompson on his own, dude, is like, but him with Curry, that sauce, dude.
I see what you're saying, but the sauce itself is really what's saving. I feel like you can put that sauce on any other chicken and it'll make it better. You feel me?
In my opinion, it's like, let's say you try Popeyes with that sauce, it's not gonna be as good as like the Cane's chicken with that sauce.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because the no flavor.
I'll take Cane's over Popeyes.
But the chicken by itself,
for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah, you know your reasons. But the chicken by itself isn't that good. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah, so like overall chicken, I'm saying Chick-fil-A has a better chicken. Like the tenderness, the crispiness, I enjoy that a lot.
But the toast for Cane's ups it, bro. I love that
it's
bread.
Good. Yeah, the bread is good. The bread and the sauce really saves Cane. KFC has
the best straight up fried chicken.
Yeah.
Right?
I love their fried chicken.
I'd agree.
I love their fried chicken. But I can't eat it
off the bone.
But I can't eat it too much though. I can eat Popeye's chicken a lot more than KFC.
Wait, why
chicken.
not?
I don't know, something about the oils in
Yeah,
KFC.
it is pretty oily.
It's oily. So like I can eat it and I'm like, that's fire.
Dude,
But, like,
KFC when I was a kid though was fire, bro.
yeah, it was.
I used to look forward to like KFC so much.
Did you know it wasn't chicken?
I don't care.
Yeah, like if you look back at the old KFC commercials, they weren't allowed to say it was chicken.
No, actually, I think you're wrong.
It was a thing.
No, I think you're wrong.
They got sued for it.
I don't believe you.
Yeah,
I have
look it
to
up.
see proof.
Look it up.
I have to see proof.
Yeah, I'll show you the proof.
Dude,
later.
it's
It was a thing.
it's the Colonel's original recipe.
Yeah.
He made the it's real chicken. Maybe
I'm
maybe for a while they were.
Yeah, I'm sure
but-
I'm sure that they did substitutes and stuff, so they couldn't call it real chicken in that sense. So they had to say, "Oh yeah, try our KFC new recipe." Don't call it chicken. Yeah. But anyway, side story from that. But yeah, KFC, great oily. It's just too oily, so I can't eat too much of it. But I do like their tenders a lot.
I like their famous bowl.
Their
No corn.
Popeyes tenders are better though.
What do you think about Church's though?
Church's chicken? Ooh, that's good. I think Church's chicken comes right underneath.
Dude, Church's chicken gets hated on. It's good.
It's
bro.
good. Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think Church's chicken comes right underneath KFC as far as deliciousness. KFC is more delicious, but I think Church's I can eat that more than KFC. I just can't eat KFC too much.
Dude, Church's hit like a prime, like a peak, like my senior year,
Yeah.
where I was saying it's better than Chick-fil-A. Just straight up chicken for chicken battle, dude.
Really?
It was so good there for a while, dude.
Dang.
Their chicken, their
I must have missed that
chicken
prime.
sandwiches, their mac and cheese.
Ooh, I forgot about the mac and cheese.
Samba, what about that sandwich you would get from Chick-fil-A, that like limited time one?
Oh,
The pimento one?
the pimento one, bro. That sandwich is fire, bro. That sandwich is fire, bro.
You love that sandwich,
That sandwich is good. Something about it. If it was up to me, Chick-fil-A, if you want to take this idea and give me some money for it, add a little lemon to that. That's all I'm saying. Add a little lemon to that pimento. It's fire. A little lemon juice. But yeah, pimento chicken, fire. That was my thing for a while. I was addicted to that for like a solid 2 weeks.
Yeah, you were.
That was like my thing. Yeah. So good. But yeah, that's my ranking.
I take KFC straight up fried chicken the best.
As far as like flavor, yeah.
I'm taking Chick-fil-A best overall. I'm taking Cane's best toast. That's a specific one. But
Yeah.
I'm taking Popeyes if I want to shit myself. Easy.
I think you need to give Popeyes another chance, bro. But like actually eat it.
I did.
Yeah, but you ate it like once and you poop, so that just scares you off of it. I want you to like
Dude,
eat
one
it
time
and not poop.
I was watching a scary movie in theaters
Yeah.
and a jump scare almost made me poop myself.
Got some loose bowels.
It was the same thing. It was the same thing. It was the same thing as like the diarrhea, but I didn't know. And then the jump scare, I was like, oh.
Yeah, you got some loose bowels, bro.
It was crazy. I don't have loose bowels. What does that even mean?
It just comes out of you easily, man.
That's what diarrhea does.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
If you had diarrhea, I'm sure you.
I'm pretty sure you're lactose intolerant, bro. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. You drink milk every day.
Dude, I think I was talking about with you with this. So I eat 2 bowls of cereal a day.
Yeah.
What's 365 times 2?
Like 730?
Something like that.
730, yeah.
Bro, 730 bowls of cereal a year.
It's a lot, bro.
Well, you're not doing that like every day.
It is.
Yes, I am.
What about like
Even weekends.
even on like vacation?
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because he's traveling, so he can't.
But how many days of the year do you take a vacation? Like, even multiple vacations would add up to,
so
like, what, maybe
let's-
10 days?
Let's subtract 30 bowls.
700's a good number. That's
Seven-
a lot.
Yeah. 700 bowls of cereal a year, bro. That's kind of nuts. That's a lot, bro.
You think that's like a record?
I'm
You
sure
think
you
you could, like, apply for a record?
I think you could apply, bro.
But I'd have to prove it then.
You'd have to. Yeah, you'd have somebody watching you eat cereal for like a year. Well,
Dude.
what's the record for one day?
I wouldn't do one day.
Yeah,
I'd shit myself for sure.
yeah, because you're lactose intolerant.
But yeah, dude, I was thinking about like how fast I go through a gallon of milk is insane.
Yeah, it's like 2 days.
That's not 2 days, bro.
This is, bro.
It's like 5 days.
Nah, it's not 5 days.
It's
Bro.
5 days.
You told me one day you bought milk on Friday. On Monday, you were like, I need more milk. That's what you told me one day.
No, bro, it's like 5 days. That one time you guys came over to our apartment and we had 2.5 gallons of milk. And you guys were like,
It's a fridge just to get like a Gatorade or something. Another 3 gallons of milk in here.
Took up the whole shelf. It's like,
but
yeah.
I go through them, bro. Like
Yeah, I
like
see.
fast.
Yeah, like 2-3 days, bro. I'm telling you, you bought milk on a Friday, and Monday you were like, I'm gonna need some more milk. I have to go I gotta go shopping after work or something like that. I'm like, dang, did you just get some Friday? And you're like, yeah, man. I think it was when you were living with them though at the time, so they might have had some too or something like that.
No. That
So it was just you.
I mean,
We really didn't eat it that much. Like I said, we'd occasionally have it at night, but that was like once a week maybe.
He's like drinking 90% of the milk.
now I'm drinking all of it, bro. It's telling you like 5 days.
Milk guzzler, bro. That's what you are, man.
I used to drink milk like that, man. Like not serious. I used to drink like just get cups of milk. Like I think I drank more milk than water there in like middle school.
Jeez, your bones
To the
must.
points my doctor told me like you need to stop drinking so much milk in 7th grade during my physical.
He's like, your bones are too strong, bro. Too much calcium, bro.
Yeah, why did he tell you that?
I was like borderline diabetic or something. Luckily, I didn't get diabetes.
Can you get diabetes from just drinking milk? Is there sugar in there?
I don't know.
I don't know how diabetes works.
I honestly think I have early onset diabetes.
From the amount of sugar you eat.
Yeah, dude.
With like the
No, you
cereal?
can ask them.
Alone,
You can ask them. Sometimes.
He only eats like Lucky Charms and whatever.
No, first of all, I'm fine. I just want to point that out. I'm good. Look at me. I'm
He's-
I'm very healthy. Actually,
He said, look at me.
I'm very healthy. But there is times, and these guys can vouch for me, where like if I don't eat for like a while, where like I get like out of it, bro.
So you're
Where I'm like,
delirious.
oh, I need to eat something. Like my hands get tingly, and I get like all. It's weird.
Interesting. Yeah, that might be low blood sugar. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so you guys like milk? You
Yeah.
guys ever warm up your milk and add sugar
No.
to it?
No.
No.
Is that
What
not a
are we
thing?
like 4-year-olds?
No.
Oh, I need warm milk to help me go to bed.
Damn. You literally just disrespected all of Europe, bro.
Damn. I didn't know that. Sorry, Europe.
Yeah, that's
To
the
know
thing.
you guys were drinking warm milk at night every night.
Oh,
That
it's
does sound like a European thing, though.
It's not just
They'd be like, you don't do that. You don't drink a glass. Like, no, I don't. It's weird. That definitely sounds like a foreign thing.
Hey yo, that was a pretty good English accent, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. You don't do that. They do it for breakfast too, though. Like instead of coffee, they warm up milk and sugar.
That's better than coffee.
Yeah, and then they have pastries.
the
and
point
But that would put them to bed,
People
though.
drink coffee. People drink coffee in the morning for like caffeine.
Yeah,
Don't they
Yeah,
drink
sugar,
like
yeah,
tea?
yeah.
No, they
Sugar
drink
one.
tea,
they
bro.
do tea too. They do tea too. No, I'm talking about England. I'm talking about Europe, like not just England,
Okay,
but,
okay.
Like, if you go to France, they warm up their milk and stuff. Like, they do it with their croissants and stuff. My family does it.
My
I do
bad.
it.
My bad.
It's all good. This is all of Europe. Apologize, bro.
Going back to like when T said like, "I'm healthy. I have a good body," or
Yeah,
whatever.
he was cocky about it.
Yeah.
No, he's like, look at me, bro.
Because at one time our cousin has like a scale. You step on it.
Yeah.
Like gives you estimated body fat, muscular.
Yeah, it was like
skeletal.
a super advanced scale, and you
Yeah.
downloaded an app. You weighed yourself, and you put your information in, like your like actual age. I guess that's it. That's all you'd put in.
So
Yeah, it's like I think you put in your like your height and age, then obviously it gets your weight and everything else when you step on the scale. It said T was probably like
2% body fat.
22, 21.
I had the body age of like an 18-year-old, bro.
I
I was-
like
bro, I was-
15,
all
had the
my
body
shit-
of a 50-year-old.
Hey, I was not I expect you to say 50. Damn. I want to see this. Where am I at? I'll probably be like 40.
Nah, bro, you'd be up there. You'd be.
Damn.
No, I'm just saying.
Not 40, bro. 45.
Not in like, but Matthew was like, he was like in the 50s, and he was, he's not like super. He's like he's not like obese.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like the same as you. So he'd probably be up there too. Just saying.
All right.
I'm not trying to diss on you.
It's because like my weight and my height. It's like
How tall are you, Matthew?
like 5'7".
5'7". All right.
At the
I'm
time, I probably weighed,
5'11"
like,
and 3/4. So that gives me.
So you might be
what?
40.
I'm gonna say 47. I don't want to be 50.
Bro, all my shit was in the
I
greens.
think I was border. I
all
don't
my
think I hit
stuff.
50. I think I was like 49, like right at 50.
You guys still got that scale?
No, but I have the screenshots from
Damn,
like my
bro.
results.
From like what?
It would take me a while to find it
Like
though.
4 years ago? 5
Yeah.
years ago?
Like around COVID, probably.
Yeah.
My bro was proud. 'Cause that's a new phone. He transferred it over.
All my stuff got transferred over. I won't be able to find it, but yeah, no, that scale was.
That's funny.
See, because people always like my family also always like makes fun of the way I eat. Oh, you eat so unhealthy, blah blah blah, and I'm like, maybe you should get on this diet because check me out.
All right, so tell me, nutritionist, what you got?
No, I'm just kidding. I just have a fast metabolism. Let's be honest, and I play basketball. That's what it. That's what it is.
All right, so that's I gotta move more. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, just honestly, just playing basketball. I think makes a big
Every
difference.
time we go to the store, that one cashier dude.
That guy's annoying. Bro, you should have seen like the grocery carts we would be like getting when we like say during COVID and a few years after that when we'd go shopping. It'd be like 8 boxes of cereal, a thing of Chips Ahoy, a thing of
Little
Keeblers,
Debbie's.
3 different things of Little Debbie's, like s'more stuff, like.
S'mores, brownies,
And every time we'd be checking out,
Doritos.
every time we'd be checking out, the guy would be like, "Ooh, I don't know what he'd be saying, like snack night or something." I don't know.
For breakfast.
Yeah, say cookies for breakfast.
and like 4 gallons of milk.
2 gallons.
Oh, that was just for you then.
Mostly. I mean, they drink it sometimes.
You're funny, bro. That's
All I'm saying is 700 bowls is a lot.
a lot, bro. It's a lot of cereal.
In a year?
Yeah, 700.
What do you think how many bowls a year? And Dan, think about it. How many bowls a year do you think?
30. I'm thinking 30. I
Like
probably,
1 month?
like not in 1 month. I'm
No,
saying
I know, but like 30.
in a month. I'm talking. Like I haven't eaten cereal as much as I used to. I stopped eating.
No, but
breakfast.
30 total in 1 year. So
Yeah.
like kind of like 1 month's worth.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, not for me, but month's worth for me is like 60.
Yeah.
It's like times 2, but
I'd
what
say
you got?
I'd say 30 a year, maybe.
What you
yeah.
got, Dan?
Probably 21 across 3 months.
But like even when I used to eat, I used to eat cereal a lot for a while. But I'm not doing 2 a day every day for like a year, man. That's
No, not multiple. Like, it's been how many years now? Since high school, bro. Since like middle school.
dude. You've had like 10,000 bowls of cereal since like middle school, bro.
Bro, I'm keeping
What's
like
that?
Post and what's the other one? General Mills. I'm keeping them afloat. Just me.
Kellogg's. Yeah, bro. There's like what 700 bowls.
Dude, I'm not kidding. It's fully, completely, 100% real. You can ask Veronica and these guys. I buy like not even family size, like giant size.
The huge giant size, yeah.
So they have the normal size, the family size, and the giant size. I buy the giant size every box I get.
Do you do the dual ones?
No, I never see those.
You ever see
I see the bags though. We were talking about the bags one day. Maybe I should try those big bags.
Yeah. Like the store brand ones.
Yeah.
They're big bags and they're cheaper. So I thought he could save
Probably
up a
save
little
some
bit.
money. It won't be a brand name though.
Then no, I gotta go with
You gotta go with the brands. Damn, bro, bougie and money. But like 700 a year.
yeah.
I'm gonna do the math for you real quick. In 3 years, that's 2,100 bowls.
2,100 bowls.
Yeah.
It more happened, I'd say, where I started doing like routine once in morning and night.
So when that's
Was
done.
like in like high school, probably like freshman year, maybe.
All right, cool. So all throughout high school, that's 2,800 bowls. That's high school,
I think you're lowballing, but yeah.
right? No, like 4 times 7.
No, I'm sure there are probably like random times like you were just in the mood for cereal as well. That
Yeah,
was
also, like,
counting
Milked in
a
a
lunch.
milk. I wasn't, because you're kind of right. When you get older, you kind of do get lactose intolerant. I've heard that, and it's kind of true. For some reason, if I eat it like in the morning and at night, it doesn't affect me. At any other point in the day, I'm like, oh shit, like
Okay.
that's where it messes with me. But when I was younger in high school, it didn't affect me at all.
Yeah.
So I could eat it midday. There was times midday. I get home from school and just be like, oh, I'm hungry. Boom.
Did you
Bowl.
fart? Did you fart a lot in high school? hold on. Did you fart a lot in high school?
Compared to middle school and college, if you could compare your fart stats, did you fart more in high school?
Honest? Wait, did you say middle school and college?
No, just high school right now.
No, but comparison.
I wasn't being serious, but sure. Did you fart more in high school than you did in middle school?
No, about the same.
About the same. So was it a lot?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You were lactose intolerant.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Part of the farting.
No, I know. It wasn't due to milk.
Anyway, so the math I was trying to do: 700 a year all throughout high school. That's 2,800 bowls.
Let's do middle school too. Count middle school.
Yes, you started middle school too. So that's 3 more years. So that's additional 2,100. So that's 4,900 bowls. That's just middle school and high school,
Yeah.
right? What year did you? What age were you when you graduated high school?
17.
17, and you're now 25, 26,
Yeah.
25.
Well, technically, I turned 18 like not long after I graduated in June.
So 18. Let's say 18. So 18, and you're 25 now. So that's 7 extra years. So that's 40. That's another 50,000. Dude, you did. Dude, you did 98,000 bowls.
No, dude. Did you say 98,000?
Sorry. 9,800 bowls.
Oh, okay.
My bad. 9,800. 9,800.
So almost
bowls.
10,000.
Almost 10,000 bowls of cereal. And I'm sure, and that's only just based
That's
on
just ballpark. That's
just
just like
2 a day. Not even adding the ones you get randomly here, not subtracting the vacations, all that good stuff. That's almost 10,000 cereal bowls you've had. How many gallons of milk is that, bro?
a lot.
Dude,
I'm going through milk, bro.
dude, you're killing these
It's a
cows.
lot of milk
bro.
in the system.
Yeah, man. You're killing these cows, bro.
For what it's worth, I think you should keep going.
Yeah,
Kind of like that old dude who like ate like a Whopper or whatever, or a Big Mac every day.
Every day, yeah, I remember
I think
that.
you're already like making good
You
progress.
guys are making this sound like it's unhealthy.
I didn't make it seem that way
No, we're
because that
just-
guy lived to be pretty old.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, since you already have this much of a record, you should just like keep going.
I didn't plan to stop.
Someone in the comments find out what the record is for most cereals bowls eaten. In
Dude,
a
I'm
year.
gonna have kids. They're gonna be like, I never get to eat the cereal.
So dad always eats the cereal. You need like separate ones for them. No, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get a little mini refrigerator in your room with your own milk right there and your own cereal. That's what it's going to be, bro. Because you can't use the family one.
Dude, I've become addicted to cereal.
I can see it, bro. I think you already are.
Do you like
No, I
cereal
am.
bars?
I used to love cereal bars, but I don't see them anymore ever.
Gas stations.
Bro, those cereal sticks that were the straws. Do you guys remember those? Oh, what happened to those?
Yeah, that's still a thing.
Oh my god, I want one now. I want a pack now.
Let's go through them.
They don't exist anymore.
Yeah. You can order online. I'm sure Amazon.
Ordering food online sus, bro.
Yeah. It's the same as getting delivered to the supermarket and you picking it up. It's sealed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it works.
I don't know, but anyway. No, I think I've become addicted.
I think you already are.
Because remember one of our coworkers one time was like, "What's your vice?" Everyone has a vice. And I was like, I don't have a vice. And he's like, "You don't like, will you smoke, drink?" I was like, "I don't do either of those." He's like, "Well, he's like, is there anything that you like have to do? Is there anything that like you have to absolutely do?" And I was like, I mean, I eat cereal every day, like
cereal, bro.
And he's like, I was like, I eat one when I wake up and I eat one before I go to bed. And he's all, "How do you feel if like you don't eat?" And I was like, I feel weird, like
withdrawal. You get
Like if I don't
withdrawal,
eat a
bro.
bowl of cereal before bed, I get really hungry and I get like
even after
I need it, bro.
even after you just ate dinner,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
you have to eat.
Like
cereal.
sometimes after opium, like we get home late. We eat at like 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
Shower, eat a bowl of cereal, bro, and then go to bed. And I just ate.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be your vice, bro.
Yeah, no, it's an addiction for sure.
Yeah, mine is food in general, but yours is cereal specifically. Like I love food. It's hard for me to resist food. Which is why like if I'm surrounded by food, a lot of times I will eat. Even if I'm not hungry.
Really?
Yeah, it's not a good thing. But I have control over it. Like I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Like I'm fasting. It's Ramadan right now. You know what I'm saying? So like I can
See,
handle it.
mine is technically an addiction, I'd say, but it's not. Like I don't think of it as a bad thing. I sound like an addict.
That's what they would say.
But mine's like not a bad one, and it doesn't
Yeah.
affect me negatively in any way.
Yeah, it's not like you get like withdrawal and you're like dying out here.
But even like, say people do drugs, they have, it makes them act stupid or whatever.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't affect me in any negative way, so I don't look at it as a bad thing.
That's fair. Unless
And I love it. It's my favorite part of the day, bro. I'm an addict. Imagine if I asked for a break from work, just made a bowl of cereal and just took a bite, like.
Do man goes for a smoke break. I'm gonna go for a cereal break. You know?
Veronica says though, when I'm eating cereal, she says I go to like a different realm. Like I'm just
They're
like,
gone.
she says I close my eyes and I'm just like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
eating your eyes closed too. Yeah, dude.
Euphoric.
she says sometimes I even moan.
Say
And I'm
that
like,
one more
I
time.
swear, like I'm not. Like I'm like, I think you're lying, but she's like, no, you're like doing little moans, like. I honestly think she might be lying, but
I believe it, bro. I believe it, bro.
I definitely enjoy it.
Because sometimes, like when you're in a zone or something, you don't realize what you do. Like when I realized this is funny. When I'm in the zone playing video games, depending on what I'm playing, my foot twitches. Yeah, it's weird. And like I didn't notice until my friend and my brother pointed out while we were playing games one day. He's like, "Yo, what is up with your leg, bro?" I'm like, "What you talking about?" And I'm like, "Oh snap! Like, why is my leg like?"
Oh, I do that all the time.
No, twitching. Like,
What?
like this is what my foot, not my leg, my foot, like where my toes are. Like my foot is doing this.
What? Bro?
Yeah, like it twitches. And like, so when you're in the zone, you don't even notice it. And like I've been doing it for years. Apparently, I still do it. So like I believe that you moan and you don't even realize you're moaning.
I moan like when I play video games. I don't realize it. I have two examples.
That's true.
Well, one time, me, Michael, and T, and our cousin, we like had our own. We played NCAA basketball.
Okay.
But we were all on this team, so like all four of us
Oh, okay.
starting. And every time like Mike, I was a shooting guard, I would shoot the ball. They said I'd make like a noise.
He would moan, bro. I'd be sitting next to him every time.
I realized it.
As you make it or as you're shooting?
No, as he's shooting, he'd go like. And you never knew that he was doing it.
Even just last year when the Spider-Man 2 Insomniac game came out,
so
I would
good.
play it with headphones on because I didn't want to spoil anything for Michael.
Yeah.
It'd be like
so
8
good.
Hearing
a.m.
some weird stuff.
It'd be like 8 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Michael would just wake up. He said to just me making weird noises.
Like,
I wouldn't realize I'm doing it. I was just playing the game, taking out Craven's Hunters. I didn't know I was moaning.
that game is fire, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, great.
Did you make assumptions as to what he was doing?
No, it's gonna be on our TV right there so I can see him. But we got our TV over here, dude.
Was his hand down here the whole time? So yeah. I mean, I believe you moan while you eat cereal.
I'm sure I do, but I don't. I swear I don't feel it, I guess, or I don't like.
Yeah, you don't notice. Yeah.
Well, I've even been told I moan just like in my day to day sometimes, and I don't notice. I don't know if any of you guys have noticed it, heard it.
He just
But even at my time at Lowe's, one of my coworkers, we were just talking, and he says to me, "Just dude, why'd you just moan?" So what do you mean? Guess I made like a type of noise or something. I don't know.
Yo, that is hilarious, bro. I'm just picturing you just talking, doing your sales pitch. But yeah, you don't want to go with this today.
The funniest part is like your friend being like, "Dude, why'd you just moan?"
I hope I don't do that during my sales pitches.
That'd be hilarious. It's like, dang, he really likes selling. Thomas, you wanted to talk about something, right?
Oh, yeah, I did actually. I had a topic. I forgot. Forgot about that.
We kind of riffed off for a bit.
But I did see this. It says nurses are more likely to cheat than athletes, musicians, and DJs, according to a study.
Like male nurses or just nurses in general?
I don't know. This one shows a nurse with a
booty. Okay. There's some booty on that. Show them the booty, bro.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
No, the nursing like majors in college are like the most wild ones.
Oh, that I do know.
Yeah, dude, recently, like this person I follow who's going to like the nursing program took like a selfie with all her and her nurse friends, and I was like, I gotta go back to the hospital.
That's funny.
I can see that because in college,
Bro, that's a good joke.
we had a medical program, and all of them were a little loose. To tell you the truth.
See about all like the baddies are always like, I'm gonna be a nurse in college. And you're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I can see that. I could definitely see more than DJs. More than what else? You said rock stars? Athletes? Dang. That's crazy statistic, though. I was not expecting you to say nurses did more. But I can see it, though. I can see it.
I mean, I think it also means male nurses, too.
Yeah, even then. That even actually adds to the appeal. Male nurses kind of... They kind of get it sometimes.
Wait, what?
Not me.
I was zoning out. I kind of zoned out for a second and came back in when male nurses can kind of get it sometimes.
No. I'm saying the appeal. I said they do get it. Like they can get it. Like not me. Like
I don't know, bro. You phrase it like male nurses can get it sometimes.
No. Like that, I'm saying like I've seen the appeal for like male nurses because they're kind of like doctors. Like the doctors have an appeal. You know what I'm saying? Like they make money. They're like helping people. Like they're like sensitive but not sensitive. They know how to take charge. Blah 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 blah. Like doctors.
They're like gay doctors.
I mean, if they're gay, sure.
You know that stereotype around male nurses, like
male cheerleaders.
They're like wimpy and like, you know. Even though it's not true.
Like I can see it, bro. Like I get the appeal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like I see
phrased
why.
It weird, bro.
Dude, I may have phrased it weird, maybe, but that's not what I meant.
You said verbatim.
No, don't say verbatim, bro.
Quote unquote.
Uh-huh.
You said male nurses can get it sometimes.
I did not say it like that.
It's like the whole thing. Remember a few weeks ago when he was
I did not say
saying he could handle wieners,
bro. No, that's not what I said.
Then he got all mad at me. Remember?
No. That's not what I said, bro. That's not what I said, bro. All right, we're not doing this.
It was just obviously we know you don't mean it like that, but it was a miswording, and you said, "Yeah, I could handle wieners."
Nah. Yeah, I could handle them. And when I said them, it was one wiener, which was mine, and something else. What else were we talking about? We're talking about two different things. It was one wiener
and skin.
And skin. I'm talking about mine.
Because you said you could handle organs, and I was like, yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
And I was like, external organs. And you're all, yeah, like skin. And I was all, yeah, and wieners.
Yeah, I'm like,
and you're all, yeah, I could handle skin and wieners.
No, yeah. And then I was like, he's like, yeah, you can handle them? Yeah, I can handle those.
I want to highlight, if I'm remembering this correctly, this wasn't on the podcast, right? It was after we recorded?
Yeah.
This went on way longer than it needed to between the two of them, saying, you said it this way, but I meant it this way. Like
no,
30 minutes worth.
No, the thing that I was actually arguing was that you took issue with what I said when Dan also made a joke,
it was,
and you were like, "Huh?" You laughed at it.
No, see, and that's where the argument came. He said, "Can you handle those?" And I was still in skin and wiener mode. Okay,
no, that's not what happened.
And then you was like, "Yeah, those." Like,
no, I made the initial joke. I said, "Yeah, wieners," and you're like, "Yeah, I can handle wieners."
I didn't. No,
I was laughing.
No, it was both.
And you said, "Yeah, I could handle those." And then Dan was like, "Oh yeah, you can handle those," and you laughed at him. And I was like, "Yeah, you can handle the wieners," and you were like, "No, my wiener," and I was like, "No, but you said wieners."
I had to clarify, bro.
You started arguing with me, and I was like, "Well, you had no issue with what Dan said."
No, because he said those now stills on skin and wing. We're not doing this again, bro. We're not doing this again. We'll move past this. Anyway, that statistic's crazy, bro.
No, you said male nurses can get it. I think
That's. I didn't say that.
I think you're wrong.
I didn't say that.
I don't think male nurses are getting it like that. I also don't think how you phrased it. I don't think they can get it like that. I don't think they're like big ripped guys.
No, I'm saying.
I think that's doctors, surgeons.
Yeah, and I'm saying.
The nurses come in and they're like, "Did they get your vitals?"
When it comes to like male, like all doctors had to be a nurse.
But if the nurse is
right?
like a girl and it's a baddie, you're like, "Oh, not yet.
I'm
Get
not.
my vitals right now."
I'm not sure what the medical procedure is to become a doctor, but I'm assuming all doctors at one point had to be a nurse, right?
Nope,
No.
definitely not.
All right, cool.
You
Fine.
specifically going to be a nurse, or you specifically going to be a doctor,
That
which means you
not
go to school
be-
for like 24 years.
Yeah, I figured in between that, at some point you become a nurse. But okay, then I might be wrong. Anyway, then that kind of defeats my whole purpose of what I was about to say. I was going to say, well, I feel like if that's like the prerequisite to being a doctor, then it kind of feel kind of like. But never mind. I don't know what it takes to be a doctor. I'm not a doctor.
My question is, why are nurses cheating? Is it their patients? Is it just random people?
I think since they have the access to more people, they have. Ooh, or you know what? Nurses also work different hours than a lot of people, so they have more accessibility to cheat. If they like, oh, I gotta go into work today. No one's gonna question that. I gotta save lives. Interesting.
Yeah, weird statistic.
Yeah.
If you just bang your patient,
Hopefully
seems a little unethical.
Hopefully that's not what's happening because they can get fired for that.
Hopefully that is what's happening.
It's not a porno, fellas. It's not how it starts. Doesn't happen in real life. I've been hospitalized before. Never got any of that. Yeah, never got any of that.
I think it depends what the injury is.
Well, my injury.
You come in with like, you need stitches, you got in a fight,
That might be.
you got a chance.
Yeah, all right.
If you come in with like, yeah, Matthew didn't have the mic, but he said if you need your foot amputated, good example. You ain't getting none.
That's not happening.
So you're saying like the lighter the injury, maybe like the more likely you are.
The lighter the injury,
The
more
cooler
like-
the injury.
Yeah, cool. There's go.
I got in a bike
There
accident.
I was like a motorcycle accident, but I survived. See his scars. Boom.
It's crazy. Hurt.
I got
but I'm
shot.
fine.
I got shot 4 times, but I'm good.
But if you come in and you're like,
I got
I broke my ankle at the trampoline park. It's like, fucking bitch. What are you talking about?
I got stung by a bee and I'm allergic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No one's
No one wants
your
that.
face all puffed up because you
Yeah.
got stung by a bee. Really?
Bro, you're wuss. What they call it?
I'm just going from the point of view of the nurses, you know?
That's the ick, right?
Like me personally, I'm like, if you got stung by a bee and you're allergic, that sucks.
Yeah.
But a hot nurse is going to be like, oh, gross.
Yeah.
So,
But that dude that got into a fight after his band went on stage.
and he has a full sleeve, like a tattoo sleeve.
Ooh. Yeah, I see.
He's got a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Cops brought him in too. Ooh. He didn't make it through the ambulance. He rode here on his own. Broken arm and all.
You're really going
I
with
was,
that
I
one.
was a character. I was a character, bro. I was a character, bro. I was a character. That's what actors do, you know.
So, yeah.
Cool statistic, bro.
Yeah, anyway. So, what's the question for next week?
Question for next week. So the question for next week is going out on a Saturday night better than staying in? Is going out on a Saturday night better than staying in? Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Let us know how you guys feel. And
Let us know if you ever banged a nurse.
Yeah, I mean, if you're part of the statistics, bro, let us know.
If you are the statistic.
And let us know that too. We won't judge. We won't judge.
Any stories that are similar? Pizza delivery guy.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Any porno occupation?
Yeah.
Film,
The plumber.
drop your stories. Let us know.
Right. There we go. And let us know about the cookies. Thank you guys for joining us. This was the Backpack Podcast, where we unpack our backpack so you can pack yours. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. And remember, the question for next week, going out on a Saturday night, is that better than staying in? Let us know what you guys think. Take it easy.
Peace.
So, Scooby doo da da, Scooby boo ba ba, Scooby boo ba ba, Scooby boo. The pussy got me scared. Doo da da, Scooby boo ba ba, Scooby boo.